So today we've seen a few transfer links with Arsenal. We're going to take a look in them. We're going to take a look into Jarrad, Branthwaite. We're going to take a look into Nouri at Wolves, and then we're also going to take a look at Frimpong, because we see that Arsenal's been linked with a lot of defenders, and there must be a reason. So we're going to take a look on these defenders and see how good they are. Could they be a player that could potentially replace Branthwaite? Could Nouri come in at left back for Zinchenko? We don't know. So we're just going to take a look at these players, see how good they look, and have a ponder. Could they potentially elevate us to the next level? So first, we're going to start with Frimpong. We see that his strengths are dribbling, key passes, decisive contribution. His weaknesses, holding the ball and finishing. And this is it, like he can play both positions. He can play right wing, and he can also play right back. But if we get him, we'll probably get him as a right back. But who knows? Perhaps he can give Saka a run for his money. And this is it. We like competition in different areas. This is what Arteta loves. We see it so far with a nice, brilliant finish. Absolutely brilliant from him. You can see that he's got some close feet. He's got high pace, high speed. It reminds me of a bit of Raheem Sterling. The way he attacks players. That's a good tap in, and you see he's always in some position to score. And for a right back, that's very good. Even though sometimes he play right wing, but even though the stats say he's a poor finisher, that's a very good finish on his right, and he looks like and he's a left-footed player. Brilliant finish, that one. I love to see the pace. I love to see him breaking against the defensive line, with this pace and power and his dribbling ability. He looks very, very strong in his dribbling ability. Good tap in. That's a brilliant run, brilliant cross, good tap in. Always in that position to have a tap in. That's a very underrated skill. I love to see the way he beats the defender on the line. He's always twisting and turning. You see, two defenders on the outside, so he went on the inside. The guy was like, "What's going on? Do better than that." But he himself got beaten. He's very skillful in terms of the way he dribbles, the way he attack players, the way he can change direction instantly. Because he's got a low center of gravity, and normally players will have low center of gravity. They're very tricky on the ball, especially when they try to cut, when they try to twist and turn. If you bring them down, that's a foul and potentially a penalty if it's inside the box. So you can see he's bobbing and weaving between different players so easy, so effortlessly, because of the low center of gravity, and he's got good close control, which makes it a lot better. And you can see he's very good in defending as well. Good challenge to get that ball back. So overall, we see that Frimpong is a very good player, very, very good player, and it's a player that I think that a lot of people underestimate because he's playing for Bayern Leverkusen. But it's not all the time it's about a brilliant cross. So it's a good cross off the ball. Not all the time it's about the club you play for. Sometimes you're the best player at that club, or one of the best players at that club. So we can't evaluate the player based off the club he plays for. That's another brilliant cross that either should have been better, even though he was unchallenged. Brilliant turn. I love the way he turns, so sharp. I'm telling you, this guy, his cuts are like razor sharp. So getting Frimpong, I wouldn't be opposed to that idea. I love the way Frimpong plays. So we're just gonna go. I don't want to make this video long, so I'm just gonna go straight into the next video. So next on the list, we got Nouri. Nouri's been one of the best defenders in the Premier League so far, and straight off the bat you see a cross, and what a finish, what an absolutely blinder. He came in right on his left foot, and he controlled that with his left peg right in the top corner of the goal. The keeper could not have a chance with that one. They did not have a chance. You see, he's got a bit of technical ability. You see him twisting and turning, skilling out players. Look at that. He loves to do that skill that, what is it called? I think he scored 360 around the wall. He loves to do that. So we see that he's got a lot of trick. He's got a lot of flair. Oh, absolutely magnificent. You see that chip pass. Brilliant. He just loves a bit of flair. He does it for no reason. And I love to see players do things like that. He tried a little nutmeg. I don't know if he went through the legs, but he did beat the defender. So that's absolutely magnificent. And this is what I love to see. Driving in midfield, looking for a pass. And that reminds me a bit of Zinchenko. So potentially this guy, I believe, could be a replacement for Zinchenko if we're supposed to get him, because I think that right now he's better than Zinchenko. Not at what Zinchenko does best, but overall defending, overall attacking, he's better than Zinchenko because the way he drives. I don't see Zinchenko driving, doing skills and beating players like the way he is. Look at that. Speed, power, pace. He's got everything, and he's using everything at his disposal. You see the quick turns, drawing the fouls, absolutely brilliant. It's a bit like Frimpong, but Frimpong obviously is more. He's got a better center of gravity, so his turns are sharper. This Nouri is very good at tackling as well, ground tackling, and that's another thing. So Frimpong is a bit more agile than him, but he's a very good player nonetheless. That's on his right foot. That's a switch play on his right foot. So he's good with his less dominant foot, beating the defender. He loves to do a little nutmeg. He loves it. Good quick feet, very, very, very technical. Right there, beating two players at once. Good pass. Attacker wasn't on his wavelength. He loves to do that. And he's got the pace, he's got the power, he's got the trickery to go through 3 players and beat them and draw a foul. Magnificent. He would be a welcome addition to the team. So with Frimpong, to be fair, I'm not turning away no player. Brilliant cross. I'm not turning away no player. The best players we can get, let them come to Arsenal. Look how fast he is. He's beating all these players that I know to be quick. These players ain't slouch. And he's beating them comfortably. Look at this. Beating players down the wing, going through 1-2, looking for the 1-2 pass. And it's similar to Frimpong. Look at that, getting back, getting that ground challenge, that slide tackle on Welbeck, which Welbeck is a big and strong and player that can defend the ball very good. So to get that ball is not an easy thing to do. Nouri, and the thing with Nouri is that he's been in the Premier League and he's been performing. He's one of the best players in the Premier League so far, as what I'm saying, the best left back. Personally, for me, right, when you take a look at left backs, he's the best so far for me, because he's always, most of the times, he's always in the team of the week, or most of the times, he's always up there if his team doesn't let him down. So for me, he's the best as what he does. You've got a few players that can compete with him, but for me personally, I'm saying that he's the best. And I've been watching him from the season. If you see my match analysis against Wolves, you can see that I've been highlighting Nouri as one of the best players in the league so far. So I told you, he loved that skill, man. He loves it. That's like one of his go-to skill. Locking down Salah, one of the best players in the Prem, could not pass him. This guy is good attacking and he's very good defensively. Good look at that. Nice pullback. And this, we know Gabriel loves them pullback. So linking up with Norway would be a winner. A win. You get me? Brilliant. Once again, cutting in, look at that pass. That right foot pass, chip over the top. He didn't even think about it. He knew where the player was and he had the confidence to do it, even on his weaker foot. He is brilliant. Nouri is brilliant. I'll be happy with Nouri in my left back on my team. Even though he attacks a lot, I believe that we've got sufficient cover. And that's the thing. If we get Onana, imagine getting Onana and having Onana sit with Declan Rice and having Frimpong on the one wing, or Timber when he comes back, and Nouri on the other wing, bombing forward, joining with the attack. And you know that Gabriel and Saliba sit while Declan Rice and Onana sit above them. So they're covered. And Declan Rice and Onana can attack and defend, while the wingback can do the same, knowing that we've got different players that can cover. But if right now, the only player that can cover us in midfield is Declan Rice, and he's sometimes being overrun by the different midfields or the different attacking. Nouri looks very, very good, very, very good. I would be happy with Nouri, because that's what I'm saying. He's the best left back I've seen in the league for me. 100% better than Zinchenko. Zinchenko is very good at passing, very good at cutting inside. He's very good in certain aspects of the game, Zinchenko. But overall left back, overall defender, I will be more pleased with Nouri. So the third player is Branthwaite. However, I saw this report today. Alex Crook on Talksport says that Everton may sell Jarrad Branthwaite as he is probably their most sellable asset. Arsenal are tracking the situation amongst other clubs. A lot of clubs are worried about the FFP. Only one permanent signing made in the Premier League so far. So some fans have been critical of Arsenal, saying that, listen, it's halfway through the window and we haven't signed anyone. And we need players. But if you take a look on the overall situation, or overall a crisis that's going on right now in the Premier League, everyone is scared to make signings. And we see that Branthwaite so far for Everton has been brilliant. This you can see the way he plays. Look at that slide tackle. The way he plays, he looks a bit slower because he's lanky. But don't underestimate those long legs. He can cover a lot, even though his running action looks a bit drowsy. He looks a bit drowsy when he's running. It looks like a bit of Peter Crouch, but it's deceptively quick. He's deceptively quick. Those long legs get across the pitch very good. Those long strides, brilliant interception. Is very good at positioning. His position is very good most of the time when he's on the pitch. See that? Good position he's picking up there, winning back the ball. Good cutting off the ball again. Brilliant. I love to see that. That's something that I believe William Saliba is very good at, coming out from the defense and intercepting. And Bassi, I see Bassi doing that very good of late. And he's been one of the best players at that so far this season, Bassi. Brilliant sliding challenge. Absolutely magnificent. Another slide challenge. Absolutely magnificent once again. Absolutely magnificent. Brilliant challenge once again. Brilliant pass. So we see that. And then what a challenge. What a blockbuster challenge by this guy. Brilliant tackle by Branthwaite. So he's got very long legs, and those legs help him to get around the defender and intercept those passes. Very good covering at the near post. Good challenge, watching the ball all the way. That's an easy challenge on Garnacho. Brilliant position, picking up once again. Good on the front foot. It reminds me a bit of Bassi. Always there to intercept on the front foot. Brilliant challenge. Getting his team basically playing high up the pitch again. Counter-attacking. Brilliant pass. What a pass. Accurate pass. In the right position once again. Covering the keeper. Brilliant. So that's something I'm starting to notice. He's very good at passing. He's very good at long pass. So that's something potentially Arteta sees in him. Good challenge. What a challenge. I love the way he plays. What a challenge. He doesn't give anything up. He's going for everything, every challenge. And most of the time, if his pace can't get him there, his legs will in terms of slide challenges. So that's very good. He's going to do it again. Brilliant challenge. Injuring Antonio in the process. Brilliant pass. I could see it already. Man, brilliant pass to McNeil. Good header. Cutting out that passing lane Sterling tried to do. That's fairly easy header. That's a very good header. That's not easy header running back towards the goal. Clearing the ball. Good defensive block. He's just a solid defender, man. And he's a very good pass off the ball. Brilliant challenge. I love his aggression. I love his temperament. Brilliant challenges. Don't let that ball come in. Magnificent defensive display. Oh, that's another beautiful pass. He's very good at that. What a interception. That's coming straight to Diaz for a goal. Another interception. Can we potentially get two of Everton's best players this season? Perhaps you could. If we can get a deal done, even a loan deal done, a loan to buy, that would be a very good deal. Brilliant pass. He's very good at passing. Very, very good. Or what you see him running back just to get that interception. He saw that. He's got very good eyesight, very good vision. He ran back to get that interception in. That slide tackle in. He saw that coming a long mile away. Get up, you diver. Trying to cut it back. Brilliant reading of the game. Brilliant cutting off that passing lane. Magnificent touches. This guy is so good. And I've never really noticed him fully in a match until now. I'm going to start watching him even more now. Like, I'm going to start zooming in on him. Brilliant pass once again. So far, I believe that this play is brilliant. And if you see my camera, that looks a bit different. Once again, my battery died. It didn't give no warning. It totally cuts out. But Branthwaite, I can say that he's a very good defender. I'll be happy to get him and replace him with Kivior. Don't get me wrong, Kivior is a good player, but I don't think he's built for the Premier League. Right now, I can't afford to be patient right now, especially in the defense, because we need to improve ASAP. And I believe that getting these players in early, in terms of their age, and getting them integrated into the team, getting them integrated with the style of play, I believe it will do us better going on to the second half of the season and in next season, because next season we want to go for the Premier League. So next year we want to go for the Champions League and the Premier League opening, like let everyone know our intentions. This season we were like, oh yes man, it's just another next level, we're trying to go to the next phase. But next season I want us to speak with chest to say that, listen, we're challenging for the Premier League, we're going to win the Premier League, we're going to win the Champions League. And to go to that level of confidence, we need to sign these players, get them snap up right now, get them integrated into the team, and then move from there. So that's the video, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe and share. Let me know in your comment below What are your thoughts on these players that I've just mentioned? Would you possibly want us to get any one of them or all of them? Let me know your thoughts. And make sure you hit the subscribe button, make sure you hit the like button and share, and help me on my journey to 1,000 sub. Catch you in the next video, guys. Goodbye.